Hello, scrappy friends. So I'm excited that I'm a part of Scraptember and I get to do day 10, which has fussy cutting in it, but we don't have to fussy cut, but we can, but we don't have to. That made that super clear, I know. All right, so I will have a little bit of fussy cutting in there because I really liked these. I have these little heart papers left over from something. Yeah, this is all I have, and I actually want to fussy cut which ones of these out I can. Really cute from Amy Tan from her new collection. I'm going to use this for my background paper right here, and there's a reason for that. Okay, so I'm going to do these pictures right here, and what these pictures are is this is my youngest daughter, Ryan, and it says first travel trip. She plays for a university for volleyball, and this is her first road trip on the big fancy bus. So that's kind of cool. I mean, they've gone to like U of M, Michigan State and all that, but they just take kind of like the passenger vans for this. So this is like a big road trip bus. So along with that, the only other thing for supplies that I know I want to use is this right here that says Stay Golden. And the reason why is their mascot is the Golden Grizzlies. So I thought that would be kind of fun. And then in Scraptember, one of the goodies that the ladies that had this whole thing included on our little private Facebook page is a few sketches, and I really, really, really liked this one. Now, once again, they said you did not have to use them. Great. You don't have to use them, but you can, but you don't have to. But I loved the directions. So I have a really fun sketch. I have fussy cutting, so it gives me a tiny bit of direction with maybe a theme I might want to go with it. And then that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? Look at this. Do you see these strips right here? It just occurred to me while I was talking to you guys that if I just turn my paper here, I get to have my first strip. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because this paper it just doesn't matter really which way you go because these little kind of grid lines aren't super grid line-ish, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, so I know I'm going to do that. I know I'm going to have some grid stuff here. Probably going to use my current obsession, this Amy Tan washi tape for one of them. And I'm going to just start getting some things taken care of. All right, so I'm going to fast forward the next bits and we'll see where this gets us. All right, wish me luck. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the yellow strip as opposed to the branding strip because I want to turn this into a 12 by 12. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a look at a bunch of the full sheets of pattern papers that I have now because I think I want to use, for the most part, some of the branding strips that are there. I tend to waste them quite often, and this sketch is giving me a really good opportunity to use them up so I can feel like it is being, I guess appropriately used. And there's some really cute patterns with the rainbow dots and all that kind of stuff that I get to use. So the papers I'm using, like the yellow one that you see there, I believe that's Amy Tan. I have some Chamel Field Trip. Oh gosh, there might be one other kind in this collection. But for the most part, they're bright. Like I have die cuts from Vicky Boutin, yada, yada, yada. But I think only Amy Tan die cuts make their way onto this layout. So I'm going to go ahead and get those attached down. I'm also going to look for one of the pieces of papers that are in this 6x8 pad, and I'm going to go ahead and put that beneath where I know I'm going to have a photo, so you won't be able to see the line break in between. You know, the little trick we like to do with pattern papers that are not 12 by 12. So I have the strip that was on that pattern, the yellow pattern paper, a branding strip, the 2-inch Amy Tan washi tape, 2 more branding strips, and then the, do you see the arrow, chevron-y looking arrow rainbow paper that is from the Amy Tan book? I have that, and it's, kind of spliced together, but we will have a photo over that at some point, and you won't even see it. So now for backing these 2 photos, I'm going to use this black and white pattern as well as the floral rainbowy color pattern. I'm sure it actually has a name, but I don't know what it is, and that's perfectly fine. So I'm going to double mat each of those photos so that they stand out nicely against the yellow. So I want to get some of these little fussy cut heart pieces on here, and I believe I'm going to be using 5 and popping up some and tucking some of them as well. This is the fussy cutting part for day 10 that I chose to use. And I'm still following the sketch-ish. For me, that's following the sketch-ish. That's not half bad. I'm staggering photos, and I have the strong strips on the sides. Now, my strips go a little further, but I was having so much fun with all of those bright colors and patterns that I kind of went a little, we're going to go with the word ham on that one. I just had so much fun with all of these new goodies that I was putting bits and bits and bits on top. So now I'm auditioning a bunch of these pieces that are in here, trying to see what will work for this layout. Now I don't really get the donut thing that's in so many collections, but I have no problems with it being a circle, so I'll tuck that in. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to be popping a bunch of pieces in and seeing what will work. Now, you can see right there in the sketch that there is a tag element that may be a little bit more covered than mine, but I did like Yay for today because she was excited about this road trip. So continuing to layer, trying to get ideas of what I can use. I'm really drawn to all of these rainbow bits that are in the Amy Tan collection, so you're seeing a lot of those with this. But a moment of background about why I also used that yellow paper for the background. My daughter's team mascot is the Golden Grizzlies, what they are called. So yellow and black finds their way into a lot of the layouts to do with her team when I am scrapbooking. So, take a look at that glittery heart. That's that black and multicolored glitter that's in this season's collection. It's super cool. Like it's cool just because it's a different type of thing. We get so much gold glitter, a little bit of silver glitter. I do have a white iridescent glitter stuff, but this is the first time I've had the black glitter in any of the collections, so I'm really kind of digging that. So I'm going to go ahead, and you see that I'm using that little tiny tape runner. There's really no reason why whatsoever. I just saw it on my desk and started using it. I don't have a ton of those. I do find them useful for little tiny bits putting when you're trying to get into tight spaces, but yeah, I'm not super choosy. I generally use my ATG gun, but and I just use like, is it Tape Jungle, the really cheap tape? Anywho, that's what I generally use. Going ahead and using the thread that I have in the little kit that I'm using. I think it's by We Are Memory Keepers, and it's not embroidery floss, but it is not regular thread. It's a little thicker than regular thread. It's a tweener. I'm trying to figure out how to use it because I can't seem to get it into my machine yet. Working on that. Anywho, I am still going ahead and finding spots for all of these little fussy cut hearts. I do have some journaling blocks showing there. I used a white with black speckle frame. I have it. Oh wait, it looks kind of funny. Like that black glitter. It's on Yay for today as well, so it does pick up nicely from the heart that is there. It's just the camera isn't picking up the depth of the black color of the speckly glitter stuff that well. Anyway, now I have to figure out a title. I haven't given that enough thought. I'm going to go ahead and do a little twirly bit with the glue, and I liked the way that it twirled, so I went ahead and used some liquid adhesive. I tend to use Aleene's tacky adhesive, is that what it's called? And I really like it because you can stand it up on your desk and it stores tip down, so it's always ready to use. It's just one of those things, and I've never had anything come off. So right there, I decided, oh wait, I need a title in there. I better see if I can get another die cut piece or something like that in there, like it shows in the sketch. So in my little die cut pack, I found this handy dandy baby blue one that's going to work just fine. I wish I could have had the heart peeking out, but it was not to be had this time. And my title will be Right Now, and that is, I believe those are Paige Evans puffy stickers, but they're kind of like the shiny puffies, and they're variegated, so they're really cool. It's like a multicolor mulberry shiny puffy sticker. I'm really feeling that collection. Do you see how cool those look? Those are so gorgeous. Anywho, I mean, there's title pieces and little icons and birds and butterflies and all that kind of stuff. So there's lots of stuff you can use for different layouts, but I am loving them. I continued using hearts as this is kind of heart themed, and she was so excited about this trip. And she also is missing all kinds of classes. She couldn't go to class today, and yesterday was her first day of college, so I do not know how athletes do it. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and on that same sheet with a puffy, with the shiny puffies, they had little circle bits that kind of look like enamel dots, and I sprinkled those across my page. I'm going to go ahead and do a fast bit of journaling because I journal as I go. I'm not so good at going back to finish off journaling, so I like to get it done while I'm doing the layout. So I thought I'd take a look-see into my little Chamel field trip. I have the 6x12 sticker sheet and found a couple of cute words. I have awesome, that one, oh gosh, what, can you see it? Can you see it? It says whoa, and I think something says cute or something like that, but I thought they were really cute. They look kind of like those old school labels that, you know, would be upraised, and yeah, anyway. Like those, I think that they're rather clever, and considering the field trip collection is like for going to museums and there's dinosaurs and astronauts and stuff like that, I think it came out pretty darn well. But these are these fabulous multicolored little stickers that I think these are new as well. And they do have some holographic elements, but I didn't choose any with holographic elements on the strips that are on this particular layout. So I'm going to take a look at some of these great little Paige Evans puffy. Now these puffies are those super squishy, nice old school kind of feeling puffies. And I'm going to sprinkle some of the bits here and there for another textural element on my page. These are cute. So now right now that turned into a title, like a sentence kind of title, right now, period. Which is fine, it's cute, but then I grabbed these Chamel enamel shapes. I'm using a few of those on this layout as well. So pretty much I have circly bits and shapes just sprinkled about. Usually I have enamel dots kind of in sets of 3, but this one went a little bit different way. I needed a little something on that journaling card, as I just saw this big kind of blob of white up there, and so I went onto the Chamel field trip sticker sheet and found a cute little camera, and that did the exact right job. So I tried to go ahead and use this this ink pad to turn it into kind of like mist, but it definitely reacts differently. Like it repelled water, so I wasn't able to use that at all. Kind of different. So I'm going to go ahead and add some splatty bits. I have some navy, a nice pale pink. I'm just using Heidi Swapp Color Shine in 3 different colors to mimic the splatting that is on the sketch. And that's really going to be wrapping it up. So if you'd like to go ahead and like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, usually within 24 hours. If you want to be notified when I do another upload of a video, go ahead and hit the notification bell, and I think that's it. Now, this Scraptember is a video a day from all different people, and it's going to be all over YouTube. So please come take a look at everybody's layouts and give everybody some love, and that will all be fantastic. Thanks so much for watching, my friends. See you soon.